It's time for jayBaccas. Yo, what's up? So, I have a lot to talk about. I have stuff on the board over there. So I'll probably be looking over there a lot. First off, I'm going to try and say all this in 10 minutes. Every video that's going to go on this channel is going to try to be under 10 minutes. Because longer than that, and it's just kind of ridiculous. And I just want shorter videos on this channel. Actually, I'm just going to skip to the second last one. I'm going to start putting videos up on Sundays and Thursdays. I think I put a little thing at the bottom of last week. But Sundays and Thursdays. Why Sundays and Thursdays? I don't know. I just didn't want to do Tuesdays and Fridays. Because that's what other people do. I also didn't want to do Mondays and Thursdays. Because I'm going to be filming on Mondays. So I was like, how about Sunday and Thursday? And then I got up. I went to church. And of course I got like 4 hours of sleep. Kind of like, I don't even know if I got sleep last night. I was just kind of in a daze last night. It was freaking ridiculous. I was just like sitting on my bed. Just like this. And then my mom came in to wake me up. Because I asked her to. Because the day before I woke up at like 2. And it was by her waking me up. So we can go to a Cougars game. We'll talk about that in a minute. But it was just like, I need to wake up earlier. Because my studio time tomorrow, on Monday, is noon to 2. And, whew, I came home from church and the grocery store with my mom. And I freaking just passed out here with all of these lights on. Like the lava lamps back there, that light, just, where's those lights? It just, look at that koala bear. Look at the koala bears. Look at these blankets. They're freaking awesome. This was Panama Jacks. It's awesome. But, let's talk about my week. I mean, let's talk about my social life. How, my social level. It says level. I said life. I don't know why. But, normally my social, level is like a 1. Where, I'll talk to people through text or on Facebook. But that's usually kind of it. Maybe I'll go out and hang out with people. I've been going out and hanging out with people lately. Playing volleyball. I've missed like the last 2 times they played sand volleyball. Which is very upsetting. But it happened. And basically this week I've been like super social. I've been like a 7 or an 8. Because on Wednesday, I went ghost hunting with, that's why there was a video on Thursday, because that's what I did on Thursday. I was trying to figure out what I did on Thursday a little while ago. But I went ghost hunting, and I was kind of the camera guy, so I was kind of focused on filming and not falling, because we were in the woods. Bachelor's Grove Cemetery, that's where we were at. Look it up, the place is crazy. There's so much just ridiculous things that happen there. And it's just, we caught like nothing. And it was ridiculous, but there's supposedly a lot of stuff. And I went there and I was uninformed. So we didn't get much, but we tried, We went there so early. I don't know why we did. We should have gone there much later. But that's when things start to actually happen, if you know horror and supernatural stuff. Like, I watched the show Supernatural, so it's like, things happen usually midnight to 4. So we were there at 9. Don't know why. They want to get there before the sun went down. That's the only reason why. I don't know. But, and then I had my party on Friday. And that was super chill. It's so much fun. I caught up with people. Nader, J.lyrics, Ramen Kid. Talked to him about a project I'm working on. That's a long term. That you will still be on the dock. But it'll be on this channel if I ever film it. Which I plan to film it. I just need to write it. And I'm like handwriting. So it's taking a while. Because I got to get my hand back to used to handwriting things out. Because I haven't really used my hand to write much lately, so kind of got to retrain it to be really good at writing. But over the next few weeks, I should hammer out quite a bit. Nothing that I'm going to film, just mostly like the pre-story of it, like all the like the lore, kind of. You know what I mean by lore? You know what lore is? Kind of creating the lore and like all of that. And then there was the Cougars game, which I got an awesome hat that I forgot downstairs. But it's a red hat. I'll show it to you at the end of this. Maybe I'll take a picture of it or something and just throw it in. But I went to the Cougars game because it was a church thing. And it was crazy because the Cougars did not score. King County Cougars, by the way, if you were wondering. The King County Cougars, and they were playing people. It was like a guaranteed Cougars had it, but they didn't. It was like, dang, come on, Cougars. They didn't even score. Oh, man. And, dude, I kind of called it as I was watching them practice. We got there so early, and that's why we got the hats, because it was, like, the first, like, 1,000 or 5,000 people or something show up, and they get a hat. And it was, basically, I called it practice. I was like, dang, this is going to be an interesting game. And they got slaughtered. I was like, wow. Even with the fact that I know that you guys are pretty much guaranteed to go on to wherever the heck they're supposed to go. I don't really know baseball, like, rankings. And, it was like a college team they were playing or something. So, basically, my mom just, called me down twice. You might have heard it the first time, or the second time, actually. But, I forgot. And there's the hat. Right there. Look at it. Right. I'm not a big hat guy, but I was wearing this a little bit yesterday. I'm gonna go right there. Yeah, I'm just gonna start adding new stuff. This is gonna be the look. Then I might add some stuff above there. Oh, actually, that like perfectly shows off the clock up there. I'm not getting good angles. There we go. Okay. But I forgot that at the Cougars game, I lost my water bottle. My Nalgene bottle. And I love Nalgene bottles. I love Nalgene bottles. And basically, I was very upset because it was like the last good one that I actually still had. I lent one to Panama Jack so that he can come back and have a story with it. You know, I wanted a water bottle that had a story behind it, you know? I don't know why. I just did. Because he'd already been, like, using it, because I lent it to him while things were going down and hectic and crazy. And, so I was like, I'm like, just take it with you. Well, you'll probably bring it back at some point. I have something of yours that you need to get back at some point anyway. And so basically she calmed me down, and she bought me 3 new ones, and a little, like, clipper thing so I can clip it to my vest. Little loop right here, clip right. And then it'll just be like, water right there. Oh, yes. This would be amazing. And I got, and don't charge me on this, because I like colors, okay? I like colors. I got red with a silver lid. I got pink with a pink lid. And I got purple with, I think, a silver lid, too. I don't have any of those. I don't have, like, pink or... Ooh, I would like a yellow one, too. I'm thinking about all the girly colors. I mean, there's nothing wrong with girly colors. I mean, sometimes it's not just me who's drinking out of these. Sometimes I might... like, I want to go... And, like, I like having the different colors so that, like, if... You never know, honestly. If I could, like, bring, like, 2 or 3 of them, and... If somebody needs water, someone to drink out of, and like somebody's sick, have them only use a certain color. It makes so much sense. I mean, you honestly never know. And that's why I love natural bottles. They're so big too. I mean, the only problem is I can't walk and drink out of them because it just spills everywhere. It just spills everywhere. Oh, it's rather ridiculous. And I think that's everything except one. I talked about the hat, blah, 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 blah. So, finally, I reset the phone that I'm filming on to clear a few things up. The main thing was to clear my contacts. All of the, for some reason, it synced with Twitter, and everybody I follow on Twitter ended up. Actually, I think probably some of the people who followed me on Twitter also ended up in my contacts. And it was just like, I couldn't go through my contacts to find the actual phone numbers. It was like ridiculous because I'm following like hundreds of people on Twitter, so it's like that's a lot of people. I fixed it. That's the problem that I fixed, and I'm so glad I fixed it. I got the numbers sitting on a clipboard over there, so I can just put them all back in, all the important ones, and basically still don't know how to get rid of the flash. Don't know why. There's usually a button for that, but like somehow they took it away, and now the flash is just there. I want to use the back-facing camera to take a picture. There's gonna be flash. I don't know why. I used to be able to turn that off. That actually used to be turned off until the last update, and then it like said no. You need the flash. It's like no, I don't. The flash messes things up sometimes. It drives me crazy, but I'm still gonna try and figure that one out. I still have to look through all of my settings, and what else? There were a couple of little things, but for the most part, I think that's it. And this may be under 10 minutes. It should be, but I'll see you on Thursday. Merry Adventure Weirdness.